This is an attendance sheet which I have created in advance. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the top, we have got our month and year. Just below that, we have got our option to select week offs. I have kept two options to select our week offs, and both the days will be managed through drop downs. If I'll click over here, currently we have got Saturday. If I'll select Monday from here, on the right hand side, we can see our Mondays and Sundays got highlighted. If I'll click over here and we'll do it none, only our Mondays are highlighted. When we come to right hand side, we can see our holidays on top, and our holidays as well as week offs are highlighted over here. Let's come to left hand side. Our month is starting from 1st Jan. If I'll put 5th over here, enter. Now our month is starting from 5th, and we can see start date as 5th Jan and end date as 4th Feb. In case anyone resigns or leaves the company, we can click on drop down and select not active, and on the right hand side it will be highlighted. The whole row will be highlighted. In the extreme right hand side we have got our summary. Week offs and holidays will be counted automatically. Let's come to left hand side. Months and years will be managed through drop downs. One thing to highlight over here: once the month or year is complete and you are thinking that just by changing the month or year from the drop down whole data will be blank, it's not going to happen. For every month there will be a new sheet. In the same way, for every year there will be a new sheet. For 12 months I have got 12 sheets, and in the end I have got the summary, means annual summary. Let's start creating a new format from the scratch now. I have opened a new workbook. Currently we have got a single sheet, and that is settings. In settings we have got our holidays list. In holidays list we have got our dates and holidays name. Just after that we have got our leaves and their codes. In leaves I have kept present also. After that we have got our weekdays. Our weekdays are starting from Monday. So from here I have got my days from Monday to Sunday, and on the top we have got none. Just after that we have got our months from January to December, and years I have taken from current year till 2036. You can reduce or increase years as per your requirement. Let's insert a new sheet. This will be January. We'll click on A1. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B3 and we'll select C also. We'll go to Home tab and we'll merge this. We'll drag it down. We'll create borders. This will be month and year, and this will be select week offs. We are in row number 5. We'll click on B5 and we'll select B6 also, and we'll merge this. We'll drag this till E. We'll create borders. This will be serial number, employee ID, employee name, designation. We'll select the whole sheet and we'll align all the things in mid. We'll adjust the column size. We'll click just in front of month and year. We'll go to Data tab. We'll come in the center. In center we get the option of Data Tools. Over here we have got one option of Data Validation. We'll click on Data Validation. We can see any value. We'll click on drop down and we'll select List, Source. We'll go to Settings sheet. We'll take this to right, and from here we will select all the months from January to December, and we'll do OK. So the drop down of months got created. I'll select January. We'll click just in front of January. We'll go to Data, means Data tab. We'll come in the center. From here we will select Data Validation. We'll select List from here. Source. We'll go to our setting sheet. We'll take this to right and we'll select all the years from top to bottom, and we'll do OK. So the drop down of years got created. We'll select 2025. We'll select month and year. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align this in center. We'll click just under month and we'll select next cell also. We'll go to Data tab. We'll come in the center, Data Validation. From here I'll select List, Source. We'll go to Setting sheet. We'll take this to right and we'll select all the weekdays from here. On the very top we have got none. We'll do OK. So my drop down list got created. We'll select all. We'll go to Home tab and we'll create borders. We'll click just after year. This will be start date. We'll select row number 3 and we'll align all the things in center. We'll click just after start date. We'll take any random number over here. We'll take 1. We'll click on top of month and year and we'll select till 1 and we'll merge this. This will be attendance sheet. We'll click outside. We'll click on attendance sheet once again. We'll go to home tab and we'll change the font color. We'll change the font style. We'll select as Arial Black. We'll increase the font size. We'll come to serial number 1, 2. We'll select both and we'll drag it down. We'll create for 10. We'll delete rest. Let's go on top. Employee ID. I'll take some random IDs over here. EM101. Enter. We'll drag this down. Employee name. I'll take some random names over here. Name 1. We'll drag this down. Designation. Manager, shift manager, team member. We'll adjust the column size. We'll drag this down. We'll select all and we'll create borders. We'll come to select week offs and we'll select Saturday and Sunday over here. We'll select both and we'll align in center. We'll click on month and year and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We'll select till employee ID. We'll change the cell color and font color. Over here also I'll change the cell color and font color. We'll adjust the column size. We'll select month and year. We'll change the cell color. We'll select Saturday and Sunday and we'll do it red. Font color will be white. Start date. I'll put some light shade over here. Our start date will be 1 over here. We'll highlight 1 in yellow. We'll click just after Sunday. This will be status, active, not active. We'll select all 3 and we'll align in center. Active, we'll do this green. Font color will be white. Not active will be red. And font color will be white. Now I'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to data tab. We'll come in the center. Data validation. From here I'll select list. Source, active, comma, not active. And we'll do OK. We'll leave it selected. We'll go to home. We'll come in the center. In center we get the option of conditional formatting. We'll click on conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, equal to, and over here I'll type active. We'll click on drop down and we'll select green fill with dark green text and we'll do OK. We'll go to conditional formatting once again, highlight cell rule, equal to, and this time I'll type not active. By default we can see red color over here. We have to click on OK. Now I'll select active over here and active got highlighted in green. If I'll select not active got highlighted in red. We'll select active for all the employees. We'll come to status and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We'll click just in front of status and we'll select till not active and we'll merge this. This will be total active days. Enter. We'll click on total active days. We'll go to home tab. We'll come in the center. In center we get the option of wrap text. We'll click on wrap text. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll come to left hand side and we'll click on not active. We'll select till bottom. Now we will press Shift Ctrl L and filter button got created. If I'll select ascending from here and we'll click on sort, we'll close this. Just notice the employee who is not active got shifted to bottom. I'll undo this. We'll increase the column size. This will be formulated, so we will insert our formula later on. Once the format will be ready, we'll click just in front of 1 and the formula will be plus or equal to date value, bracket open. We have to take start date over here. We have kept 1 over here just after the header of start date, but this is not visible. So I'll click on start date and through right arrow key, I'll come to this cell, that is G3, and we'll click on month and we'll click on year. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got some random figure. We'll click on random figure. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date. We'll select a desired date format and we'll do OK. So we got 1st Jan 25. Now I'll click on total active days and we'll drag this to right. We'll delete total active days from here. This will be progress bar. We'll press Alt and we'll hit enter. Present %. We'll adjust the column size. Over here we will be able to see progress bar of present percent. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll come to right hand side. We'll click just after progress bar. Means we will click on I5 plus or equal to. We'll click on first date, that is 1st Jan 25. Enter. We'll align this in center. We'll select couple of cells. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general and we'll put DD, means D 2 times, and we'll do OK. Now we can see 01 over here, and this is our first date. If I'll do this 5th, enter, we can see 05. I'll undo this. We'll click just after first date and we'll select till O and we'll merge this together. This will be end date. Enter. We'll change the cell color. We'll select some light shade. Over here also I'll select some light shade. Over here I'll put 2. We'll select the whole row and we'll align all the things in center. 3, 4. We'll drag this till 15. We'll select all and we'll adjust the column size. First date is formulated. I'll delete rest all. We'll create borders over here. We'll click just in front of end date. We'll select cells till V. We'll merge this together. Over here we will put our formula and the formula will be plus or equal to EO month, means end of the month, bracket open, start date. This is our start date, comma, months. I'll put 0 for months, bracket close, plus we'll come to left and we'll click on start date, that is 1, minus 1, enter. Now we can see start date as 1st Jan and end date as 31st Jan. If I'll do this 5th, enter, start date became 5th Jan and end date became 4th Feb. I'll undo this. I'll click just in front of first date and the formula will be plus or equal to if, bracket open, our first date is not visible, let's increase the column size, plus or equal to if, bracket open, we'll click on first date is smaller than, we'll click on end date, we'll press F4 or function F4 just one time and the cell will be logged, comma, we'll click on start date once again, plus 1, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got our second date. So how this formula works? If the start date will be smaller than end date, then only I want to add 1 in start date. Means when I'll drag the formula, 1 will keep on adding and after 31st, it will be blank. So in the end of the formula, we have inserted blank, means double inverted comma twice for blank. Enter. We'll come to first date. We'll insert the formula for day and the formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open. We'll click on first date, comma, double inverted comma, DDD, means D 3 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. And we got Wednesday. We'll go to home tab. We'll come in the center. In center, we get the option of orientation. We'll click on drop down and we'll select rotate text up and we got our day over here. We'll drag this to second date also. We'll select from top and we'll adjust the column size. Now I'll select second date and day and we'll drag till end. We'll select all the dates and days and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. Let's highlight our week offs. We'll come down. We'll click on first date and we'll select all the dates till 15th. We'll go to home tab. We'll come in the center, conditional formatting. We will come down and we'll go to new rule. From here we will select classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of classic. You will be diverted to next step and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be, we'll take this to right, plus or equal to, we'll click on first day. By default, dollars got inserted, one in the beginning and one in the mid. We have to highlight the whole column, so I'll delete first dollar from here. Is equal to, we'll come to left and we'll click on Saturday. From here we are going to manage our first week off. We'll take this in bracket, we'll copy this, Control C or Command C. We'll come to the end, plus we'll paste the formula what we have copied right now, Control V or Command V. We'll come to the end, we'll delete D4 from here and we'll click on Sunday. From here we are going to manage our second week off. We'll click on drop down, customize format, we'll go to fill, we'll click on drop down, we'll select desired color, font, we'll do font color as white and we'll click on OK. OK. Just notice our Saturdays and Sundays got highlighted. If I'll select none from here, over here also I'll select none. None of my days are highlighted. If I'll select Friday over here, only our Fridays got highlighted. Let's do this Saturday and Sunday. Perfect. On the last day also, we will put some light shade. Over here, we will put our holidays. We'll increase size of row number 4. We'll select all and we'll wrap the text. Let's insert the formula for holidays and the formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open. Let's increase the column size first. Plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value. We'll take this down. First date will be my lookup value, comma, table array. We will go to our setting sheet and we'll select holidays list from top. I have selected dates along with holidays name. I have selected from top. The basic reason behind selecting the data from top, in case my data increases in future, I'll not have to change my formula again and again. Now I'll press F4 or function F4 and my range will be logged because we will drag our formula. In case you don't have to drag your formula, no need to log the range. Comma, column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from dates. So dates automatically became column index number 1 and name of holidays became column index number 2. So I'll put 2 over here, comma, 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket. But before hitting enter, I'll insert the criteria of if error. We'll come in the beginning of formula and we'll type if error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got name of first holiday, that is new year. We'll go to home tab, we'll come in the center, orientation, we'll click on drop down and we'll select rotate text up. We'll align this in center. Now we can adjust our column size. We'll leave it selected. Now we will go to home tab. We'll come in the center, conditional formatting. We'll come down, new rule. From here we will select classic. We'll click on drop down and we'll select use a formula to determine _to format. And the formula will be, we'll take this down, plus or equal to, we'll click on first holiday. By default, dollar got inserted in the beginning and in the mid. I'll delete first dollar. We'll come to the end. We'll put smaller than, greater than, means not equal to. We'll put double inverted comma twice for blank, means if the cell will not be blank, then only it should be highlighted. And if it will be blank, it should not be highlighted. We'll take this on top. We'll click on drop down. Customize format. We'll go to fill. We'll click on drop down. We'll select a desired color and we'll change the font color. And we'll click on OK. OK. Just notice my first holiday got highlighted. If I drag this to right, only our holidays are getting highlighted. I'll reduce the font size so that it will be visible properly. Perfect. Now we will highlight the whole column of the holidays. We'll select all from top to bottom. Let's go on top. We'll go to conditional formatting, new rule. We'll click on drop down. We'll select classic. And from the drop down we will select use a formula to determine _to format. We'll take this down, plus or equal to. We'll click on first holiday. We have to highlight the whole column. So I'll delete first dollar and we'll keep dollar in the center. Is not equal to. For not equal to, I'll put smaller than, greater than. Not equal to blank. So I'll put double inverted comma twice. It means if this cell will not be blank, then only the whole column should be highlighted. And if this will be blank, the column should not be highlighted. We'll click on drop down, customize format. We'll go to fill. We'll click on drop down. We'll select a desired color, font. We'll change the font color and we'll do OK. OK. Just notice, on first we have got our first holiday, so the whole column got highlighted. In the same way, on 14th we have got our second holiday, so the whole column got highlighted. If I change the month, we'll do as February. Just notice, all the highlights got removed and only our week offs are getting highlighted. Perfect. Let's come to left and let's do this January. Let's come to right. We'll come down, we'll come to right. I'll click just after 31st Jan. We'll go to home and we'll remove borders from here. We'll adjust border over here and over here also. Perfect. Now I'll click on top of last day and we'll select till bottom. We'll drag this till 31st Jan. We'll align all the things in center. We'll come to right. We'll adjust the column size. Let's select from top to adjust the column size. Let's come to left. Let's adjust column size over here also. Perfect. We have got our last date over here. We'll delete rest. Delete. We'll come to right hand side. We'll click just after 31st. Plus or equal to, we'll go to our setting sheet and we'll click on present. Enter. We'll drag this down. So we got present as well as code of present. We'll create borders. We'll drag this till our last code. We'll come to right hand side. We'll drag this more. We can see 0 over here. It means we have got the headers till holidays. We'll delete this. We'll select the headers and we'll wrap the text. Now we will highlight all the codes. We will select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center, Conditional Formatting, highlight cell rule, equal to, and over here I'll type P. We'll click on drop down, Customize Format, Fill. From here I'll select green color and font will be white and we'll do OK. OK. So P got highlighted in green. If I type P over here, enter, this got highlighted in green. I'll delete this. We'll select the whole sheet, Conditional Formatting, highlight cell rule, equal to. Over here I'll type CL, means casual leave. We'll click on drop down, Customized Format, Fill. We'll click on drop down and we'll select desired color and we'll change the font color and we'll do OK. OK. So color of CL also got changed. In the same way, I'll highlight all the leave codes. So all our leave codes got highlighted. We'll select all the codes. We'll go to Home tab and we'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial Black. We'll increase the font size. Perfect. Now I'll click on top of P, that is present. We'll change the cell color. We'll do as green. Font color as white. In the same way, I'll change all the colors over here. So all the colors got changed. I'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll click on top of present. We'll select till holidays and we'll merge the cell. We'll change color over here. We'll change the font color. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial Black. We'll increase the font size. This will be summary. Enter. Now I'll come to left. We'll click just under first day. We'll select till bottom and we'll select till end. We'll go to Data tab. We'll come in the center and we'll select Data Validation. We'll click on drop down. We'll select List, Source. We'll go to right hand side. We'll take this to left. We'll come to right hand side and we'll click on P, that is code of present. Let's come to right hand side. So we have selected till half day because from drop down we will not select our holidays and week offs. Both these things will be fully formulated. Now I'll do OK. Let's go to home. Align all the things in center. Now if I'll select P over here, P got highlighted in green. If I'll select CL, it got highlighted in yellow. PL, color got changed. SL, color got changed. So everything is working perfectly now. I'll delete this. We'll click over here. We'll select a code. We'll come to right. We'll click over here. We'll select a code over here and over here also. Perfect. We'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. Now I'll insert my formula over here and the formula will be plus or equal to COUNTIF, bracket open, range. We'll come to left. We'll click on P over here, which we have inserted in our first date. We'll click over here. We'll press Shift Control right arrow key and the data got selected till last date. We'll press F4 or function F4 3 times and dollar got inserted just in the beginning of our range. So why I have inserted dollar in the very beginning? I'll be dragging down my formula as well as I'll drag my formula to right. And when I'll drag my formula to right, I don't want my range to change. But when I'll drag down my formula, I want my range to change. Comma. We'll click on code of present, that is P. This time I'll press F4 or function F4 two times. In this way, if I'll drag my formula to right, my cell reference will change. But if I drag this down, my cell reference will not change. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. We'll go to home and we'll align this in center. Now I'll drag this down and we'll drag this to right. Perfect. We'll leave it selected. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to custom. We'll remove general from here and we'll put has semicolon has semicolon dash and we'll do OK. So earlier 0 was visible, now we got dash. Perfect. Let's come to left. Just couple of things are pending over here. Total active days. The formula will be plus or equal to count, bracket open, value 1. We'll click on first date. We'll press shift control, right arrow key. Our data got selected till holidays, but we want our data till AM. So instead of AU, I'll do this AM. We'll select our range and we'll press F4 or function F4 just one time. And our range got logged. We'll come to the end. We'll close the bracket. Minus. We'll come to right and we'll click on week off of first employee. Minus holidays of first employee. We'll hit enter. Let's come to left and we got 31 days. We'll align this in center. We'll drag this down. Let's come to right. Our week offs and holidays will be formulated. So I'll delete this. We'll click just under week offs. Formula will be plus or equal to COUNTIF, bracket open, range. We'll come to left. We'll click on first day. We'll select till end, means we'll select the last day. We'll press F4 or function F4 just once and my range will be logged. Comma. We'll come to left and we'll click on Saturday from where we are going to manage our first week off. We'll press F4 or function F4 just one time and cell will be logged. We'll take this in bracket. We'll copy our formula. Will not copy is equal to Control C or Command C. We'll come to the end. Plus, we'll paste the formula what we have copied right now. Control V or Command V. We'll delete D4 from here. We'll come to left and we'll click on Sunday. From here we are going to manage our second week off. We'll press F4 or function F4 just one time and we'll hit enter. We can't see anything over here. Let's change the font color. We got 8. We'll drag this down. Perfect. Holidays. Formula will be plus or equal to COUNTIF, bracket open, range. Let's come to left. This is our range, means holidays will be our range. We'll select till end. We'll press F4 or function F4 just one time and our range got logged. Comma, double inverted comma, star, question mark, double inverted comma, close. This is wildcard of COUNTIF. We'll hit enter. We got 3. We'll drag this down. Let's check if we have got 3 holidays. Let's come to left. On 26th, 14th and 1st. So we have got total 3 holidays. Perfect. We'll click on first holiday. We'll select till end. We'll put some light shade over here. We'll remove borders, means no border. We'll create outside border now. Only our progress bar is pending. We'll click over here. We'll increase the size. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to percentage. Decimal places 0 and we'll do OK. Now we will insert our formula and the formula will be plus or equal to. We'll come to right and we'll click on present of first employee. Divided by, we'll come to left. Divided by total active days and we'll hit enter. We got 10%. We'll align this in center. We'll go to home. Conditional formatting. We'll come to data bars. We'll select green from here. We got 10%. We'll go to conditional formatting once again. Manage rules. And the rule which we have inserted right now is on top. We'll click on rule. Edit rule. Over here we can see minimum and maximum. We'll click on drop down. We'll select number. We'll do as 0. Maximum. We'll select number. We'll do as 1 and we'll click on OK. OK. So for 10% we can see small bar that is in green. We'll go to Home tab and we'll change the cell color. We'll do as red. We'll change the font color. We'll do as white. We'll drag this down. We'll leave it selected. We'll go to conditional formatting. Highlight cell rule equal to, and over here we will put 0. We'll click on drop down, customize format, fill. From here we will select white and font color will also be white and we'll do OK. OK. So whenever it will be 0%, nothing will be visible. Perfect. So all the things are done. Now just one thing is pending over here in this sheet. We'll click on P of means present of first employee. We'll press Shift Control right arrow key. Now I'll press down arrow key. The whole data will be selected. We'll come to left. We'll go to conditional formatting. We'll come to new rule. From here I'll select classic. And from the drop down I'll select use a formula to determine which cells to format. Formula will be plus or equal to. We'll click on status of first employee. We have to highlight the whole row. So we will delete dollar from the center. Is equal to double inverted comma not active. Double inverted comma close means when the employee will not be active, then only the whole row will be highlighted. By default, we can see red color. We are not going to do any changes. We'll just click on OK. And just notice, if the employee is not active, it got highlighted in red. If the employee will be active, the highlight will be removed. Perfect. So the sheet of January is ready. We'll click on sheet's name. We'll right click the mouse, move or copy, move to end, create a copy. OK. So the copy got created. We'll rename the sheet. This will be February. We'll go on top and from the drop down, we'll do this February. So all the things got auto adjusted. We'll delete codes from here. From the end also, I'll delete the codes. We'll come to left. In the same way, I'll create 12 sheets for 12 months. You can press Alt and can drag the sheet. In this way, copy gets created. We'll come over here. This will be March. We'll go on top, March. In the same way, I'll do the changes till December. So we have created 12 sheets for 12 months. One will be annual or annual summary. We'll come to right hand side. We'll delete all the formulas from here. We'll click just under present, plus or equal to sum, bracket open. We'll click on the sheet of January. We'll press shift and we'll click on sheet of December. In this way, all the sheets got selected together. We can see on top, means in the formula bar. Let's come to right. We'll click on total present of first employee. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And in the annual sheet, we got our formula. We'll drag down the formula and we'll drag this to right. Just notice over here, we have got 104 week offs and total holidays 21. Means all the sheets got interconnected. Let's come to left. There's some issue with the formula over here. We'll delete this. Let's come to right. Let's copy our formula, Ctrl C or Command C. Let's come to left. Let's paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. Enter. Let's drag down the formula. Now the dates are not required over here. Let's delete all. We'll come to left. We'll unmerge this. We will cut both Ctrl X or Command X and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. We'll merge this. We'll merge this also. All these things are not required. I'll delete all. We'll increase size of row number 2. This is attendance sheet. Now this became annual summary. We'll increase the font size and our format is ready now. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then, bye bye.